As the government shutdown continues, hurricanes are still swirling in the Atlantic in the middle of hurricane season. NOAA weather forecasters and FEMA are planning to keep working during this shutdown. However, both agencies already in weakened states. The shutdown adds another layer of complexity. And we want to bring in Ivan Rodriguez now, who's joining us live from Atlanta with more on this. Ivan, good afternoon.
Annie, good afternoon. Both NOAA and FEMA have said experienced staff since the start of the Trump administration. At the National Weather Service, which is a part of NOAA, managers are working to fill staffing gaps through hiring and moving meteorologists where needed most. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the Federal Emergency Management Agency will remain open because they're deemed essential to the protection of lives and property, but employees will still feel the impact.
They're doing the work without pay, without an understanding of when this shutdown is going to end. Will they get that back pay eventually?
Chris Vigaski with WiscoNet says he hopes the shutdown is resolved quickly so it doesn't severely impact the livelihoods of employees. The Weather Forecasting Agency has less than 4,000 employees for the first time in decades. It lost more than 560 people to layoffs, early retirement incentives, and other programs aimed at shrinking the size of the federal government. The agency has enough staff to accurately predict tropical storms and hurricanes, says a NOAA official who spoke to CNN on the condition of anonymity for fear of retribution.
The question, of course, is for how long and what other supporting capabilities, if you will, might be compromised, especially with so many people being furloughed right now.
With some local NWS offices short-staffed, former NOAA Administrator Richard Spinrad worries about weather events happening simultaneously across the country.
What happens if we have another hurricane outbreak and some wildfires in the West, severe drought in the Midwest? All of a sudden, you're stretching that workforce so very thin with regard to providing those services across the country and for all of these different environmental hazards.
The National Weather Service is working to hire new forecasters, but it is not a fast process, and a prolonged shutdown could slow this down even more. Once hired, it could take months to train new staff, and there won't be enough to make up for all the experienced people the agency has already lost. Annie?